everybody, and welcome back to another one of our monthly market updates. My name is Katie Evans. I am the owner and lead agent of the Living 48 real estate team, and Happy New Year. You guys, I really hope you like the color green because as we go through this month's factoids, actually these are the numbers from December, how we closed out 2021, as you can see behind me, everything looks pretty green over here. So let's run through our factoids and discuss really quickly what this means, what we think it means in 2022, and help you guys make some decisions going forward into this next year. All right, stepping aside here for just a quick minute. So our supply number, again, just to re-educate those of you who maybe haven't jumped onto this video before, when we're talking about supply and inventory, our supply number is the last 30 days. So how long would it take us in the last 30 days to clear out everything that was active in the MLS? So right now, it would take us about 3 weeks out of the month to clear out all of our inventory. Inventory, however, on the other hand, is actually a look at the last 12 months and what that number looks like averaged out. So if we were to look at that, it would be 23 days. To clear out everything. So that's kind of what we want to look there. So supply number stayed the same between November and December. Inventory number went up just a titch, 23 days. Our active days on market for December were about 66 days. Again, that went up just a titch. And our closed days on market at 34, again, up a titch. So wanting you to look at the difference between these two numbers. What are the differences? Well, sometimes it is price point, sometimes it is condition of the home, sometimes it is location, area, all those kinds of things, but averaged out, our closed days on market are still 34 days. That is still a very, 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 very rapidly moving market. So this is what we saw for the month of December. Okay, let me step over to this side so you can see these numbers. Now again, all green numbers over here. Our active price per square foot for the month of December was $326 and change. Our sold price per square foot was $267, closer to $278. Our average sold, and this is over the last 30 days, was $529,096, and our median sold over the last 30 days was $425,000. If you want to compare those two numbers versus what was happening over the last 12 months, last 12 months average was $494,262, and the median sold over the last 12 months was $394,500. So you can see that these two numbers continue to go up, which means the market is trending up. Now, appreciation for 2021. We ended up right about 25% appreciation in 2021. And in the last 30 days of the year, it was right about 29% appreciation. Guys, these numbers right here, not sustainable. So let's talk about that for a hot minute, because those are the numbers along with a bunch of other factors that make everybody say, we're in a bubble, the bubble's gonna burst, the bubble's gonna burst. Now, please remember that we've been talking about this for almost 2 years now. And, or maybe it has been 2 years now that we've been talking about this supposed bubble that's coming. So I want to remind you yet again that we are not in a bubble. And let me just give you again a couple of reminders as to why we are not in a bubble. First difference from the last bubble to right now is that our financing requirements are very, very different. Yes, money is cheap, but you have to do more than fog a mirror to get it. So that is a very big difference between the market that burst several years back and today's market. Another huge difference is our supply numbers are so low and the demand is so high. So again, we're having that supply and demand conversation. And while those remain in that state, it's not a bubble. The other big difference is people have real equity in their homes right now. So if you were to even get into a challenge where you lost your job and you could no longer afford your home, you still have equity in your home and you can most likely turn it and sell it for a profit rather than foreclose on it or short sale it. And then the other huge difference that maybe we hadn't considered before is before there was a financial almost benefit for letting your house go because rents were so cheap. The tables today are completely flip-flopped. Rents are actually more expensive in most cases than an actual home payment, a house payment. And so because of that as well, there's not this urge to go and just let your house go and then increase the inventory and walk away and all that kind of stuff, because you're going to end up paying more to get into a rental property than to just stay in the home that you're in right now. So it's no longer a really what people were terming as a wise financial decision at that point to let their house go. So there still are a lot of differences between what is taking place in the market right now and what was happening way back when we had the big real estate bubble prior. So wanted to bring up those things to you as well. In addition to that, our distressed properties number was down to 32 in December. And of those 32, 26 of them were pre-foreclosures. So again, those are houses that just haven't hit the market yet, but they haven't been making their mortgage payments, da, da, da. And that conversation we just had about the fact that those people most likely have equity in their home. They may just be waiting till the very, very last second to sell it to an investor or to sell it to a family member or to sell it, period. But most of those are not actually hitting the market. One last thing I want to share with you to keep this not too terribly long. FHA lending limits increased most recently, and this is great news for everyone. So the FHA loan limits are now, hold on, I'm going to get my old lady glasses here, make sure I get these numbers right for you because the print is really fine. $420,680, which when you translate that over to an actually purchase price, is going to be somewhere between $435,000 and $450,000. You can still get those FHA loans on that. So that opens up a whole bunch of houses to our first-time home buyers, to those who are going to choose to use those FHA loans. So that is some really, really great news kind of on the lending front. If you have any questions about the market, if you have any questions about what your house is valued at, if you have any questions about how to time either a purchase or a sell in our Arizona real estate market right now, I would love for you to reach out to me and my team and let us help advise you on that, answer some questions for you. Just be a general resource for you. So you are always welcome to reach out to me directly. My number is 480-415-1341. That is my cell phone, so feel free to call or text me at that number. Or of course, you can always visit our website, which is www.living48, the number 4, the number 8, realestate.com. All right, you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching this monthly market update video, and we'll see you at our next video. Bye.